Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into South Africa's political drama, unpack the headlines others won't touch, and throw in just enough spice to keep you watching till the end. Now buckle up, because today's story is part clapback, part political philosophy, and 100% South African realness. Let's talk about Floyd Shivambu. But not the EFF's second-in-command you're used to. No, this time, it's Floyd Shivambu representing Afrika Mayibuye, a new voice on the political block that's making it crystal clear they've got no time for lies, slander, or smoke and mirrors. In a recent statement that's now doing the rounds online, Shivambu came out swinging against what he calls false claims being pushed by the EFF leader. And yes, that means Julius Malema is once again in the hot seat, only this time, it's not the DA or ANC calling him out. It's someone he once called a comrade. Let's break this down. According to Shivambu, Afrika Mayibuye is not here to play games. He says their movement stands for truth, for integrity, and for revolutionary honesty. And just to prove he's not bluffing, Shivambu invoked the name of none other than Amílcar Cabral, the legendary revolutionary from Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde. If you've never heard of Cabral, don't stress, this isn't a history class, but here's the short version. Cabral was a liberation hero. But more than that, he believed that truth was a weapon. In his words, hide nothing from the masses of our people. Tell no lies. Expose lies whenever they are told. Mask no difficulties, mistakes, failures. Claim no easy victories. Now those aren't just catchy quotes. For Afrika Mayibuye, they're foundational. Shivambu made it clear that their politics isn't based on spectacle or slogans, it's about facing the people honestly. No sugarcoating. No deflection. No blaming the West every time Eskom flips the switch off. And here's where it gets interesting. While he didn't name Malema outright in the core of his message, the subtext couldn't be louder if it was blaring out of a loud hailer in Gandhi Square. Shivambu is drawing a line between Afrika Mayibuye and what he sees as the theatrics and misinformation of the EFF's current leadership. Let's be honest, this isn't the first time the EFF's internal tensions have surfaced. But for someone so closely associated with the party in the past to now publicly distance themselves and quote revolutionary ethics while doing it, that's a move. The timing couldn't be more telling either. As the 2026 local government elections loom on the horizon, smaller movements like Afrika Mayibuye are trying to build credibility and loyalty among a public that's becoming increasingly skeptical of the big three. And what better way to set yourself apart than by promising transparency in a political landscape full of spin? Shivambu also took aim at political culture more broadly, saying the days of hiding failures behind empty slogans should be over. He basically said, if we're failing, we'll tell the people we're failing. If there's a problem, we'll say there's a problem. Because pretending everything is fine while schools crumble and clinics run out of medicine, that's not revolutionary, that's dishonest. But now, let's get real, is this just high-minded talk, or a subtle power move? Because when a new movement starts off by criticizing one of the most media-savvy, loudest voices in SA politics, Malema, you know it's not just about values. It's also about carving space. Shivambu is saying, we're not part of the circus. We are something else. Something better. And that message might actually land with a chunk of voters who are feeling burnt out. People who loved the EFF's energy back in 2013 but now wonder where the accountability is. People who feel like politics has turned into theater and drama, and the only thing not acting is their wallet. Let's be clear, this isn't some polite disagreement. This is a statement of ideological independence. Shivambu is drawing a sharp contrast between what he believes are the EFF's current tactics, personal attacks, political stunts, and internet beefs, and Afrika Mayibuye's philosophy of quiet, humble, open leadership. He's saying, no, we're not here to win Twitter. We're here to win back the public's trust. And maybe that's what makes this moment so compelling. Because for once, a politician isn't trying to sound smarter, funnier, or louder. He's trying to sound honest. Radical, isn't it? Of course, not everyone's buying it. Some critics say the quote from Amílcar Cabral is just for show, and that Mayibuye hasn't proven anything yet. That it's easy to talk ethics when you don't have to actually govern yet. Fair point. But here's the thing, even talking about ethics and truth has become rare in South African politics. So whether it's sincere or strategic, it's refreshing to hear someone pledge not to lie to the public even when the truth is uncomfortable. So what's next? Well, that depends on how much momentum Afrika Mayibuye can build off this. And whether more former EFF voices or ANC outliers begin aligning with their call for truth-first politics. Because if enough people start saying, "We've had enough drama, we want the facts," then Shivambu's statement might mark more than just a PR moment, it could be the start of a real political shift. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. At the end of the day, this is South African politics. There's always a twist, always a comeback, and always a new controversy waiting just around the corner. For now, though, Shivambu's message is clear: tell no lies. Expose lies. Claim no easy victories. A powerful reminder in an era where every party wants the win, but few want to own the work it takes to get there. What do you think? Is Afrika Mayibuye the real deal or just another voice in the noise? Is it time for a new kind of leadership, or is this just a new coat of paint on the same old house? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you appreciate honest discussion, subscribe for more content just like this, and ring that bell so you're the first to know when another scandal, or revolution, is brewing. Thanks for spending time with us today. Stay sharp, stay informed, and stay real. See you next time.